So, picture this. You find a crack in your foundation. Immediately, your mind starts racing, right? You're probably thinking about weeks of stress, playing phone tag with contractors. But what if you could get a clear, expert-backed answer in just a few minutes? Well, today we're diving into a technology that does exactly that. It's this incredible blend of artificial intelligence and real human expertise.
We've all been there. You see that crack creeping up a wall, or a weird stain on the ceiling, and your stomach just drops. The big question hits you. Is this just a cosmetic thing? A little paint will fix it? Or is it a sign of something way, way bigger?
And that's the worst part, isn't it? The not knowing. The stress just builds while you try to find someone reliable, figure out schedules, and then you just wait. You wait for someone to show up and finally tell you what's going on. It's a totally frustrating, old-school process.
Yeah, this whole situation, this gap between finding the problem and actually understanding what you're dealing with, that's what we're calling the damage dilemma. It's where all that anxiety and uncertainty really takes root.
I mean, just look at the difference here. The old way is all about endless phone calls, trying to book time off work, and that nagging feeling of not knowing how bad or how expensive it's going to be. The new way? It's a complete game changer. You get answers in minutes, and you have a clear, actionable plan right from the get-go.
So how does this all actually work? Well, it all starts with taking a much, much smarter first step, and that's all thanks to RenovaiTech.
It really is this straightforward. You just snap a picture with your phone, upload it, and almost immediately an AI gives you a first look. But, and this is so important, it doesn't end there. A real, qualified human engineer then jumps in to review everything.
The whole submission process is designed to be completely painless. You just upload your pictures, pinpoint your location on a map, and pick a category. Is it a wall, a floor, a ceiling? You do it all right there in the app. All the essential info gets to the experts without you having to make a single phone call. And while you're doing that, here's the cool part happening in the background. Within minutes of you hitting submit, the AI is already at work. It's scanning those images, recognizing patterns in the cracks or stains, and classifying how severe it might be. Just that first step can save you days of anxious waiting.
But, technology by itself isn't the whole answer. The real magic, the secret sauce, happens when you pair that powerful AI with a real, experienced, expert human eye.
Let's break this down. Think of the AI as your frontline scout. It does that super fast analysis, it spots the patterns, and it gives you a quick rating, light, moderate, or severe. But then the engineer comes in, and they're like the seasoned commander. They look at what the AI found, add all the critical context that only a human can, and then they're the ones who contact you directly with advice you can actually trust.
This really sums it up perfectly, doesn't it? You get the incredible speed of AI, but it's backed by the confidence you can only get from a qualified professional having the final say. It's truly the best of both worlds.
Okay, so you have your initial assessment. You know what you're dealing with. What's next? This is where that insight gets turned into real, concrete action.
Now, for the trickier stuff, the process can move offline. Your engineer might decide to schedule a site visit, and they'll show up with some seriously advanced gear. We're talking ultrasonic scanners, thermal imagers, to get the full picture, to see things that are impossible to spot with the naked eye.
And what you get at the end of all this is the key takeaway, a comprehensive technical report. Now, this isn't just some quick quote scribbled on a napkin. It's a full-on damage evaluation, a list of expert-recommended solutions, and a detailed cost breakdown. It's literally everything you need to make a smart, informed decision. Look, having a great plan is one thing, but executing it properly, that's something else entirely. This next part is all about building with the confidence that the job is going to get done right. And that's because RenovaiTech is a full-service partner. We're talking everything from major structural modifications and repairs all the way to isolation and the final finishing touches. You're not just getting a report and then left on your own. You're getting a partner who can take the project all the way from diagnosis to done.
Now, this whole system isn't just built on code. It's built on a solid foundation of real-world experience. We're talking more than 15
years of deep, in-the-trenches industry experience. That's the kind of background that gives the technology its real power and context.
And all that experience, it's been proven time and time again across more than 84 successful projects. Every single one of those numbers represents a real problem that was solved for a real person and a client's peace of mind restored. And all of that experience is guided by this one simple commitment:
to deliver the absolute best quality, to do it in the shortest time possible, all while holding up the highest, strictest standards of safety. No compromises.
So that leaves us with this one last thought. For as long as we can remember, fixing a problem with our home has always started with the stress and uncertainty of a phone call. But what if, from now on, it starts with the confidence of an answer?